2, 1, 0.
I'ma press play every time.
The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. Hey, the funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop shows. The funny don't stop. Hey.
My name is Halo Thomas, and you're listening to the Funny Don't Stop Show.
That's what I'm talking about. Big round of applause. God woke us up again another Tuesday. That is a beautiful thing. Can the church say amen?
Amen.
Amen.
I said, can the church say amen?
Amen.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's up, people? I'm your host, Alex Thomas.
And I am
Raul.
And nobody else.
Brass.
We're going to get that right one day, you guys. Well, to the audience, you got to excuse us. We had about 10, 15 shots before this show today because we were celebrating our brand new president. But we'll get back there. That's why we're a little tipsy right now. So I guess I'll just introduce you guys. Okay, that's our producer, Raul. How you doing, Raul?
What's up, Alex? What's going on, everybody?
How you been, man? You looking
I'm
good. You
good,
look
man.
exfoliated. You look like you got a massage and a facial, a brand new sky loft.
Yeah, I just got back from San Francisco. I was out there for about a week, man. Just visiting family.
It's
So
out
it's
there
good.
to clear
It
your
was a
mind.
trip, man. Yeah. Got a lot of labor done.
That's it. Is that how it feels every time you go back to the Bay Area? Is that do you feel like it's a needed getaway?
It is a kind of a getaway, but I got to understand, too, man. I know my parents are going to make me work when I get to that house.
Oh, yeah. So it's like a double-edged
Yeah,
sword.
That's the norm.
Bro, I broke a whole tool shed, man, in the backyard that was about 30 years old, man. We couldn't use a chainsaw because there was too many nails in the damn thing.
Oh, wow.
Damn, I'm talking about we out there with sledgehammers, fucking axes.
Dang.
I mean, I'm chopping shit down, man. I'm like, it took me the whole day to chop it down, man.
Did you know that they were going to put you to work, or you got there, you
No,
just said,
I kinda-
hola, and they handed you a shovel?
No, they've been procrastinating getting a new tool shed, man. Cause I'm getting tired of that other one, man. That's like just did value-wise the house, man. It was still so bad. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna take the initiative. I'm gonna buy a new one.
Oh, okay.
Ordered a new one, had it on Friday, man. I broke it all down, man, in like 2 days, man. So it was a lot of work, man, but you know, we got it done.
I'm
Man,
pretty sure.
went to the Bay, they turned you into Paul Bunyan down there, boy.
Right? Exactly.
Put him right to work.
Paul Bunyan. What
Yeah,
up, Sid?
Exactly.
Yo, what's up, man?
How you been, Sid? How's your week been?
Man, really low key week, chill. Trying not to do too much right now. It's a lot going on in the state of the country. In the state of the world.
Absolutely. You look like you just left a board meeting or something. You got that corporate shirt.
Yeah. Hey, man.
You got that meeting, like you had 3 meetings today. That collar says I had 3 meetings today.
Yeah. I'm definitely in uniform. Yo, so
Are your
something
sleeves
go down?
rolled up? Are your sleeves rolled up?
Yeah.
Oh man, that motherfucker's working.
Look at him.
Look at him. So what are you on, like your 16th hour of work today?
Man, exactly. So they be like, "Oh, you're one of these black woke guys." No, I'm not. I'm a Trumpster.
There you go.
Go Trump.
That's how you get out of it.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, Sid. After the long getting beat down by the man all day, and then you come here and hang out with us. I'm guessing this is kind of a little release for you too.
Yeah.
I love Betsy. Betsy's just laughing her ass off. Betsy, what are you laughing at? Can you just tell me what you're laughing at?
Whenever you do that, it's funny.
But you're laughing, Betsy. I don't know. You were laughing. I didn't understand you. What did you say?
You got to let it get it out, Alex.
I really want to know what she's laughing at.
She probably laughing at me.
I'm laughing at you going in on set.
No, but that's just his look. His look looks like he's got some pens, like he's got ink on his fingers from writing papers all day, and
I'm in uniform.
like carpal tunnel system from being on the computer. But
Yeah, I'm in uniform. Right and quick.
Right.
so, Betsy, speaking of Betsy, how are you doing? You look. I mean, you just come from audition or something. Your hair is all nice and done.
I know. I had to get my hair done this week. I had a call back for an audition. Hopefully I get it.
Yes, we're gonna pray
I've
for
had
you.
the worst week of my life. Let's just put it this way. I'm looking forward to next week.
Wow.
My back is pretty much out. I'm so stressed.
Was that because of your husband? Did he blow that out, or
I wish I could tell you that.
who you blaming? Who you blaming for that? I hope it wasn't the puppies.
No, well, yeah, I think it was, and I have this one. My dog's not eating again. Oh God, I have so much dog drama. I just can't get into it. She's at the vet. One of them. I'll tell you another time, and we'll talk. I'm ready for next week.
Okay, well, speaking of animals, I got it. Just before we get into this crazy show today, you're always talking about dogs. I don't really know the number. How many dogs do you have, like, really, altogether?
8.
Well, I had 5. I have 4 today.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
know.
I've never heard you talk about cats. Are you a all-around animal lady, or is it just dogs? Do you have cats also?
I'm obsessed with cats. I've wanted cats my whole life, and my whole family's allergic. And now I keep telling them, just get the shot. And then Steve's allergic. I said, just there's an allergy shot. Go get it. I might have to get cats because of all the rats I have.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And I won't kill the rat. I will not kill the rat.
Well, okay, so the reason I asked that question, because my whole thing is I know cats can be unpredictable. I mean, you know what I mean? And I saw this video yesterday, and it reminded me of you. And I was like, on the show, I'm going to ask her, does she know anything about cats? Check this cat out. And then once we see this video, then we're going to come back and talk about it. This is the wildest shit I've ever seen. Roll that clip, please. Wait, before we talk, roll it one more time. I gotta laugh one more time. I gotta laugh one more time. Please roll that one more time. Now that's what you call a little demon devil cat. That is a demon.
What the hell was he
That's
doing
crazy.
with a cat on a leash anyway?
Dude.
The dog
the dog was on the leash.
No, the dog.
Going after
Oh,
him.
okay. I thought it was 2 cats.
No, dude. The man, the owner of the dog, was just walking, and he just stopped. But to save his own dog's life, it's like he damn near choked the dog out. And the dog was hanging from like a noose, so the demon devil kitty pussycat wouldn't kill them both.
Was
Hey,
it
man,
What?
his
His
cat?
butt was hanging out.
Hey, was that his hairpiece that fell
Was
out,
it
man?
his cat though?
Yeah.
I think his hairpiece fell out of his ass crack, because you see his
Pants was
complete
falling
asshole
down.
came out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait, you gotta play it one more time. You gotta play it one more time. And really look at all the details. One more time. Watch this. Please watch it. What the fuck happened? Betsy?
Was that the dog's baby mama or what, man? I ain't never seen no shit like that.
That's
Dude.
a good one, Savvy.
I mean, how about the owner realizing at the beginning of the video, the owner stopped and paused as if it was a grown lion or like a tiger. He
Right.
stopped, like, you know, like the same way you stop if you saw a vicious pit bull.
Yeah.
Dude stopped, but his pants came all the way, and I think a little bit of shit came out his pants.
I think you're right. That guy was free. He lifted his dog by a collar, and FYI, that's why you should have your dog on a harness, people.
Thank you.
Thank you, because
So,
you're
so what
messing
should
up
he
that
have at his
trachea.
dog in that same scenario? What if the dog wasn't on a leash? Like
Right.
if the dog was just
No.
walking by his side, like it probably would have got even worse.
No,
treatment by
a
the
harness is what goes around the back of a dog, so it doesn't push on the neck,
Oh,
because you choke the dog out with the collar,
Got you.
and
Okay.
the harness goes around the back. And if you pick up the dog by the harness, you're picking it up by the chest.
Oh, I thought you were
Got
saying no
you.
harness at all, like no type of restraint on
No,
the dog.
I'm saying
whatsoever.
harness, no collar, because
Got you.
in an
Because
emergency
you could choke the dog out.
Yeah, and you could rip its trachea.
That makes sense. That makes
But
Yeah,
isn't it so interesting, given we're going through this COVID thing right now, and how it all originated through animals, and how we're just totally not even talking about how the fact that this whole COVID coronavirus originated within animals.
That is crazy. But then again, people don't have pet bats. Well, I don't know, Betsy. You know anybody with a pet bat?
I would have a pet bat. I love bats, but
There you go.
That's why we got
Damn it, Betsy.
coronavirus.
Is there any animal that you would not take in?
That's what we
Jesus
got.
Christ.
Hell,
I think there is an animal.
I
I
don't-
would take an
yeah. She
alligator
taking
probably
bats
if it
in,
needed
man.
help.
If you're taking Betsy in, I don't know.
Yeah.
Your husband, you said he's allergic to cats. I'm pretty goddamn sure he's allergic to bats too. Cats and bats. And you said you're going to have cats and bats for the rats. I don't know about that. You are crazy to the max.
I do need cats for my rats, but I mean, I just don't want to hurt my little rats. They're cute as hell. They remind me of the movie Ratatouille. I'm like, I love that.
I swear to God. That is
That is
when
too funny.
when this whole pandemic is over, we're just gonna have to do a segment where Raul comes over your house with his camera, and you just take it, because I'm just assuming you have a little junior zoo in the back of your house, like a little baby zoo. It's not necessarily 1,000 animals, it's just 3-4 animals, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you can give us a tour.
I can give you a tour. You guys can feed blue jays by your hand. They just
Animal
fly and
thing,
take
though,
the
bro.
peanuts.
Yeah.
That's
What
it.
were
How
you
do
saying?
how
What were
do
you
you
saying?
contain- how do you contain all of the different smells all the animals like emit?
Oh,
how do
yeah.
you can contain all that?
Contain the different smells.
Yeah, like the
Febreze.
dogs emit a smell. like cats.
Febreze. No, I know what you're saying, Sid.
Like, how
Sid,
do you
I am
manage all the
completely with you,
smells from the
Sid.
Animals, right?
For pets.
Because we know when we go to the zoo or we go in different animal environments,
Yeah.
we kind of see a different kind of smell emits, right? So
Yeah.
do you have like a special person come like fumigate, or like you have a special detoxing?
Well, I don't
liquid
have
you
rats
use?
inside of my house. I have them in the backyard.
Hey, we didn't know, because I'm just assuming you got
squirrels come
cages
in.
and all kind of.
Right.
Did you just send y'all a picture? The squirrel came into the kitchen, came through the door. The dogs are sleeping, like whatever. The squirrel walked into the kitchen, jumped on the counter with the bin of peanuts open, and just started eating
Batsy.
peanuts out of the bin on the
Look.
counter.
Betsy, Blinging
Betsy, look
Betsy.
at this. Look what exists in nature media called you Betsy. That is funny. Betsy Cox.
Betsy Cox.
I
That's-
love her.
Hey,
Betsy.
Betsy, I can't even lie. I just have like a vision of your house with like 55 cages with little pretty name tags on all of them.
Oh yeah, bling, all kind of bling names.
A blinged out bat cage, a blinged out
Got
hamster.
bat clothing on our website.
Right.
Yeah. Bat clothing.
Bat clothing.
He said bat clothing.
But you guys do know it's not the COVID thing with animals. It's from eating animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. Don't tell me you eat them. I don't think you eat them.
No. I
Good.
definitely do not. But
Okay, that's good, that's good.
But there's scientists, and they have like these specials that if humans don't stop eating animals, the next pandemic is already on the way. Like right when we
Oh,
get rid of
damn.
COVID, we'll be yeah. So
Let me go throw away this pork chop sandwich.
Well, I know that. I know
got
that's
babies.
a joke because you don't eat pork.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You don't. You don't.
I do not.
Yeah, I know.
I do not. Hey, Savvy, how you doing, brother? I mean, every time I see you, you look like you've got a little secret.
It's a nigga secret.
You just look like somebody's tickling you right now or something. Savvy.
I'm laughing at these crazy animal stories, man.
I'm telling you, man, that's an
Crazy,
element
man.
I love about Betsy, because Batsy. She
Batsy.
I love that name.
No, that's a T-shirt. A bat with Batsy. Like Batman written on, like Batman. Batsy. That's funny.
Betsy Cox. Hey, Alex, when all
Yo.
like you said, when all this pandemic is over, we got to do a comedy sketch, man. We got to get get Betsy in a Batman uniform.
Oh, that's funny.
Betsy.
Betsy.
She's got to be rescuing the animals and shit.
Oh, don't think of it. Don't get me to writing, because I'll write some shit. Next thing you know, we're gonna be at a real bat farm somewhere. It's like
Savvy doing the voices for the bats.
exactly.
Y'all gonna miss me on that one. I'm not gonna make that one.
Oh my god.
So what's been up? Savvy?
Oh yeah, man. It's been a pretty cool week, man. Like I said, I'm still dealing with the aftermath of that car accident, man. I'm here to tell you, if I would have known I was gonna go through all this shit, I would have kept going, full coverage and all. Fuck it.
So what's the latest? Do you have a new ride?
You just got to go through all of this shit, man. They got your car in the body shop. Then if you claim injury, you got to go to physical therapy. You got to get MRIs. You got to do all of this shit, man. If I would have known what I known today, the bitch hit me, I would have kept going like, fuck it. I'll fix my shit myself. I'm not even worried about it, man. I don't give a shit. But Alex, though, real talk though, bro. I'm not trying to, and I know you're a person with a good sense of humor. Yeah. And I'm not trying to put you on blast or nothing like that, bro. But I frequently Google people. Like I Google myself, I Google people. And
why do you Google yourself?
Oh, I just want to see how they got me listed on the internet.
Oh, okay.
So, I Google to see if I got all my proper, credits and shit.
Oh, okay.
And so I Googled Alex Thomas.
Oh,
and all these movies you did came up, man. And what I didn't know though is I didn't know that you were supposed to have the role in Castaway before Tom Hanks, but they took you out. You never said that.
It wasn't Tom Hanks' character, but
right. It wasn't Tom Hanks. It was my own. And first of all, why you got to bring this shit up and just bring my fucking day down? I mean, goddamn, what the hell? Okay, because your insurance is fucked up. You just gonna bring my day down? Right. No,
he pulled your Equifax.
I pulled your Equifax. Man. Google it though, bro.
No. I got cut out of Castaway. It wasn't Tom Hanks's role. I played right next to Tom Hanks. I was the fleet manager at FedEx with Tom Hanks and Helen Hunt, and literally, not even 1 week before this $1 billion movie came out, I got cut out, and I was just heartbroken. You already know the story. I was ready to jump off the nearest bridge, and I thought it was going to change my life and my career. Long story short, the checks still come to this day, and that's a beautiful thing. Right. But damn it, if I would have loved to be in that movie. You know what I mean?
Hey, you should have
Were
been.
you going to be? Oh, go.
What were you going to say, Betsy?
Hey, Alex, you should have been the voice of Wilson, man.
Oh yeah,
the ball. Dude, at least I would have been in that motherfucker. I would have been in the movie if I was the ball.
But this is crazy though, man, because it had to have happened to you several times. Because I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones, but I'm real big on Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. And what I also didn't know is you had the role of Tyrion, the midget, and you got cut out of that too.
I mean, like, how much of your life do you fuck around and try to look into my life, though, is what I'm trying to say. You got that much extra time in your life to see about my misses and my swings and my failures in my life? I mean, goddamn.
Bro,
did you find that?
You got to show the people this shit, man. They got to see it, man.
Oh, so now you're trying to tell me you have a clip or something?
We got the clip, bro.
Oh, you went that fucking far?
Yes.
To make me feel bad about a movie that I got cut out. You found the actual clip of me in Game of Thrones?
We gotta run the clip.
Whatever.
Whatever. Run it.
I am the gift. My name is Tyrion Lannister.
I wish I was the monster you think I am.
Wow.
That said about 10 wows. No, 5 wows.
My God.
That's a
wait. Can you freeze? Can you freeze a picture real quick, Raul? And can I just see my face real quick?
I don't think it'll let me freeze it, man. Let me see if I can see if I can freeze it.
Oh my God,
I am the gift. My name is Tyrion Lannister.
I wish I was the monster you think I am.
I'm representing for all the black midgets of the world.
Alex, that was an Oscar performance right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Award winning.
You were the monster.
Right.
Yeah, but it just hurts. It just hurts because I found that out like 2 months before that they cut my shit out. What happened was they found a nigga 2 inches taller than me and they went with him. So.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Savvy, for bringing up my greatest misses.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alex Thomas's greatest misses.
Okay, well let's just get into the beginning of the show. God damn it! Big round of applause for the new president of the United States and Vice President elect Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Man, it has been so much drama in these. Let me tell you something. I don't think I watched more CNN in the last 2 months than in the last 15 years, you guys.
Yeah, same here.
Like I was glued to the TV, and man, it's just I'm just one at a time. I need to ask everybody just basics before we go through all these pictures, Raul. I just got to ask you a question. I'm gonna go with you first, Raul. What's your feeling on our new president of the United States and vice president? Start with you, Raul.
I think it's great. The energy was definitely different the next day. I was up in Sacramento when they announced it, and like the next day I went on with my brother on some scooters, and we was going through downtown, man, and the energy there was a lot of frustration. There was definitely a lot of anger. There's definitely a lot of Trump people out there still, getting angry and stuff, but definitely like the people, it was a little different vibe. It was a different vibe, but it was great though, man. It feels good.
Betsy, what's your feeling on where we're at so far? I mean, obviously it's just the beginning, but what's your feeling on Biden and Harris?
Well, I'm excited because first of all, I loved Kamala from the beginning. I have to put it out there. I don't care. I like her. I always have. I loved watching her when she was running for president. But, I hate being the glass half empty. I have to tell you, I was really bummed out seeing how many people actually voted for Trump. Shocked.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Shocked.
Didn't they say 50? Well, first of all, he got 70 million votes, and I guess 57% of the country. Like, there's people that really would get behind a racist asshole like that. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. Sid, what's your feeling, man? I know it ain't a quick answer for you, but I want to hear you.
I got my elevator answer.
It wasn't going to be quick.
Yeah, I got an elevator answer.
Where's the CNN intro, Raul?
I know, right?
I know.
So I'm listening.
I kind of got that little pit in my stomach, man. I got a little pit in my stomach, and so I'm going to be optimistically, waiting right now. But I'm not excited, and I'm not upset, obviously. So I just want to, implore that we can actually get change done, that tangibly we can actually measure instead of tokenism and just feeling good. I think we've had an 8-year run of that. So I'm just sitting back where is our, policy that we can speak to African Americans? And I am actually, proud of people like Betsy. I ask that they go out and
hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that thought right there. I believe do we have a call? Raul?
Yeah, we got a call. Give me a second.
All right, let's. Hello?
Yes.
Caller? Hey, caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Can anybody hear the caller?
No, we can't hear the caller.
I heard a voice, but I didn't.
Hello?
There you go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing? You on the Funny Don't Stop show? Who are we speaking with and which city or state you from? Hello?
Hello. Maybe they'll call back.
Oh, we just heard her too.
Hello.
Maybe.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey,
There she goes.
can you hear us? Nope, they can't hear us.
What's going on, Raul?
It's a bad reception.
Well, maybe person will call back.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we can
hear you.
We hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Sounds like she can't hear us.
She's going in and out.
Raul, can you talk to her in your sexy voice?
I haven't said anything.
Oh.
Yes.
Now I hear talking, but can she hear us?
She can't hear us.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
No, she can't hear us.
All right, so what do we do?
Anything. No.
Right.
Okay, so maybe hang up, Raul.
Hold on, let me walk to the window. But usually, I'm in the same place. I make all the calls.
Oh, maybe.
You hear me now?
Yeah, we can
Yeah, we hear you clear now.
The problem is she's not hearing us.
I hear nothing. I don't hear nothing.
All right, so Raul, just drop
Raul, maybe hang the caller up and then call back. So we'll keep talking about what we're talking about. Savvy. Okay, Raul, can you hang her up?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Hang her up.
Can you hear us? Okay.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, now she can hear us now.
Perfect.
Oh, there we go. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
No.
Okay, do you guys hear me asking her a question?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
It's all good, Alex.
And Raul, did she hear you?
I can hear her. She can. I can hear everybody.
But she can't hear you.
I only hear you.
Yeah, she only hears Raul. That's what it is.
Oh.
Okay.
So Raul, ask her what's her name and just relay the questions to her.
Or ask her, should she call back, or is it a problem that we're having with the board on your behalf, Raul?
Yeah, it can be.
It's a technical issue.
Oh.
Well, maybe Raul could just get her question.
Yeah, get her question and then see. First of all, talk to her, Raul.
Call her. Where are you calling from? What's your name?
Me? I'm calling from New York, the Bronx.
Oh.
From New York, the Bronx.
The Bronx.
And what's your question?
I really have a question. I was calling a ticket. Say hi to Alex.
Oh,
that's cool.
And she cannot hear us,
She
correct?
can't hear us, so it's like.
Okay, we're gonna have to fix something up because obviously I want to talk to this person. I don't know, Raul. Maybe you can just talk to her so she's not just holding. Maybe you tell her to hang up and call us back, and maybe it will work.
Yeah. We can call her back. Hey, caller, can we call you back? We're gonna fix this technical difficulty real quick.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
That was weird. Is okay. So I guess is she gonna call us back? Or we?
No, I can call her. I can call her back, man. Let me just try to see if I can get this situation.
Okay. In the meantime, while you're fixing that, telling us when you got that done, Savvy, what is your feeling on Biden and Harris?
Well, I'm happy about the whole situation, man. Just seeing a transition into potential change for the better. But I frequently listen. You know what, man? Because I don't have that many friends that are educated in politics, and
you got me, Raul. I mean, you got me, Savvy.
Well, that's what I'm getting to. That you know, I talk to Said pretty often. I call Said up.
Right.
Always get his take on things. And one thing about it, guys, I don't know if you actually realize this or no, but Said has been right. Everything he said since the start of coronavirus, and to the moment that we are where we are now, as in current. And one thing that said, he said that if you think that Trump is going to leave this White House peacefully or easily, it's not going to happen. Yeah. And now we're in that stage right now to where the it's not going to happen part is going on. So yes, I'm excited about the situation. Yes, I think everything was done the right, legitimately, because mostly Republicans went to the polls and they voted. Most Democrats voted by mail. So I knew it would be some controversy over it.
Right.
After the counting was all said and done. But at the end of the day, because we all know this is what Trump does, he don't like taking L's. He's a narcissist. He never believes he loses any kind of way. If he does lose, he believes it's rigged.
Right.
So this is the part why I believe Said was correct when he said, win or lose, this dude is not going to come out of that White House without some kind of a fight. So yes, he's the epitome.
He's the epitome of a sore loser.
Absolutely.
like I said the other day on my post, it's like he's the equivalent of if he was an athlete and he got his ass beat in the championship, he's not going to shake the hand of the opponent and say good game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's him.
Yep. Donald Trump is the Detroit Pistons when the Chicago Bulls beat him.
Exactly.
That's Trump right there.
Exactly. He's the sore loser bully.
Right. And now you're
Everybody
echoing.
else hearing that reverb?
I'm hearing it, and all of a sudden Raul is
said all of a sudden.
Yeah. Did you see that too? There's a picture of said on Raul's.
No, because he using
That's
my.
a little weird, man.
Yeah, he using my account when he logs in.
Yeah,
that's like seeing said with no shirt laying by the pool, as your emoji.
I know.
Oh shit, man.
Said's in a floaty with a martini.
Right. You know where I was in that picture, Alex?
I
Pelican
don't.
Hills.
Where were you? Beverly Hills?
Banister in the background, like on the patio, of Pelican Hill.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
But I want to respond. I want to respond to Savvy though. Savvy, man, I really appreciate that, man. You know, sometimes I get beat up a lot about my opinions and my projections, and you know, sometimes it's just kind of hard to take the influx. And it's almost every time when I'm like, you know what, I'm done with like being a prognosticator and being done with like just being, you know, super woke guy trying to get everybody the information, then I always get this sense of confirmation like, all right, someone is listening to me, someone is hearing me, and if it is just one person, then I feel like justified in the movement and what I'm going through. So I just want to thank you for like at least acknowledging.
Oh, absolutely, man. Because I'm the type of person said I'm gonna laugh at you just one time. And if you prove me to be wrong that one time, now I'm not laughing, nigga. I'm like,
you're like E.F. Hutton.
Exactly, man. I'm straight up listening. But this one thing about it, Alex, and you would probably know this because you have like the most influence and followers, like all around global.
Mm-hmm.
Can you really be at a level to where whether you're dead wrong, you could leak some sort of false information and people will still fuck with you, not because you're right, but because they fuck with you?
Well, you got to understand that's the whole history of dictators. That's the whole history of people, like whether it was Idi Amin or Hitler. You know what I mean? I swear to God, it could have came out that Trump murdered 5 people 21 years ago.
Right.
And I feel like them loyal ass followers would have been like, but you know, that has nothing to do with his policies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That has nothing to do with the economy. Like, how many more allegations and bullshit was this dude going to be accused of? What was the breaking point for the Republicans to go, oh, you know what? F this guy. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of them did.
Right.
And I believe that is, I mean, then you got to understand, the ultimate was him putting his own foot up his own ass is totally neglecting COVID. That was like the simplest addressing the elephant in the room. And for him to say that that's a hoax and that's fake news, you cannot, science is not lying. Statistics are not lying. It was real. Okay. Everybody in your house got the damn disease. You got it. People were dying around you left and right. So when he did that, that was like the ultimate. I knew that was like the, you could stick a fork in him. He's done when he started denying, you know, COVID. You know what I mean?
Or denying COVID. I believe that's probably what done it for him because, like Betsy was saying earlier, this race shouldn't even have been close. And for it to be close is just ridiculous. And it just shows you that America is not ready to let go of that dirty side that we've been dealing with for over 400 years in this country. They're not willing to let that go yet.
No, exactly. And another thing I said in one of my posts this week, I was sick of him throwing, I've done more for black people than any other president.
That's his favorite line.
I was sick of him saying that because if that was the truth, you would have had an overabundance, a landslide win of black people voting for you.
Right.
So that was a blatant falseness, and that was a lie because that was some bullshit. Yeah. Even when he was talking down about, Detroit and Philly, and Atlanta, places that we know are majority black. You got to think about it. Those are the cities, to me, those are the cities ended up being determining factors. Those are the cities that came through in the clutch. Those are those votes that came in that sealed the deal.
Right. You don't do you feel like, Said or Alex, do you feel like other countries are looking at this and just laughing like, America, y'all a joke right now, bro?
I do.
Of course. They like y'all clowns.
Right.
Y'all clowns. And and that's why we saw the stock market go up immediately after, they declared that Joe Biden had won the election, because now the confidence in the US dollar immediately went back up.
Right.
And so I think that's another important kind of loss leader to be able to go back and see and measure what does the world think of us and what does the world think about this election and the status of the United States government where we are today.
I know you guys saw the different videos of all over the world, people celebrating in other countries.
Yeah.
Of Trump losing.
And you know what's important about that celebration too? When else do people in other countries celebrate?
Exactly.
When a dictator is overthrown.
Exactly.
That's true. That tells you a lot about how other people view this country when you see people out in the streets celebrating. People didn't even celebrate like this when Obama won.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
Right? People was out there dancing and burning up statues and all kind of blow up dolls and things of that nature. It's just going to be important this next few weeks right now. It's still critical. I don't think that we're out the gates.
No, we're not.
As savvy as
first of all, Trump needs to get up out the gates, because if he ain't up out the gates by January 20th, that's when the zip ties and the police and they gonna have to run up there and evict his ass. Like I don't care how hard and gangster he wants to play right now, you're gonna have to come up out that house by the 20th. He's just. It's like I joked last week. Like if I don't win, everybody gonna die. Like that's his whole thing.
The Nino Brown effect is what.
The whole Brown effect. Exactly. Like, you know what I mean, dude. First of all, you think that you're over and above everyone, but when it comes down to laws and rules, that they don't care about who you think you are. You got to get up out of there. There's Raul.
Raul, you got the reverb on you, man.
So, Raul, you okay?
Yeah. I think so. Can you guys hear the phone call?
No, okay. You got reverb now, Raul.
Yeah, it's a lot of reverb.
Okay, is she back on the line?
Yes.
There she is. She can hear us. Hello.
I can hear y'all.
Beautiful. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Jackie Fabulous.
Jackie Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Jackie, funny ass Fabulous from New York. Hi, Jackie.
Hey, baby, what's going on? How are we?
Man, we're just hanging in here on the Funny Don't Stop show with my girl Betsy Cox, Said Brass, Savvy Amusing, and my boy Raul. We just talking shit like we do every Tuesday.
Y'all were having fun. I just tweeted and I don't find anything funny today. I'm trying to. I'm annoyed all the time. I thought all my dreams came true with Biden and Kamala, but homeboy won't get the hell out of the house.
That's what I was going to ask you. You just happened to call while we're in the middle of that discussion right now. What do you feel is going to happen? Do you think that it's going to get to the point where they have to literally use force to get him out of that house? Or do you think he's just going to totally concede and make it an easy transition?
I don't think he's going to concede. I think he's supposed to be out by January 20th.
Right.
I think January 19th, the sheriff's department in D.C. is going to be like, dude, today is the day. You either go and take your shit, or we escort you out and we burn all your shit. So,
absolutely.
But here's the problem, though, with that, right? The Washington, D.C. and the grounds of the White House is sovereign land. So that's not even technically
everybody,
under...
I can't hear anybody.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
Finish talking, Sam.
I was saying,
I hear reverb, but you go.
Yeah, it's just Raul's mic.
Okay.
There's technically the White House and Capitol Hill is sovereign territory, so that's not actually even in the jurisdiction
this
of
is
Washington,
Trump
D.C.
sabotaging it because I can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah. So
This is me sabotaging the whole microphone.
Yeah, yes.
You know what's annoying though? I will say this: he's such an egomaniac that this is actually he's jerking off all this news coverage.
Yeah,
because his whole thing is I want to be the center of attention, and he is on the news all day, every day. His dreams are coming true right now.
Yeah, but you know what I heard, Jackie? Jackie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. From what I heard, all those lawsuits that he's going up against all these states, I heard they're all blocking all the lawsuits. Like, it's some bullshit. We don't care how much money you have. It's not going to work. Get your ass out the house. You're done. It's a wrap.
Yeah, they throw out every lawsuit. Little known fact about me is I have a law degree, and these guys, I don't know, did he hire the attorneys? I feel like he just hired his family.
They're his, yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're his.
Yeah, they're his attorneys.
They threw out every lawsuit because all he's doing is suing. You can sue anybody at any time, whatever you want.
Right.
So
you know what I feel, you guys?
Hear what you want.
You know what I feel like? I feel like this is the first time in this billionaire's life that his money can't buy his way out of this situation.
No, I think he's been in these situations before, Alex. I just think
but said never to this magnitude. Not this big. Remember, he's never been president before. So whatever he did as a businessman, okay, I believe that's it. But he's never conned his way to the highest level of what he is as we speak. Correct?
Yeah, I could go with that in some means.
No, you know what? You know what this reminds me of?
What?
When I was working a regular job, corporate office job, all the supplies, I stole them all. I stole everything. Computers, paper, pens, everything. So when I had to work on my own from a home office and went to Staples to shop, I was like, this shit is expensive. I gotta buy it?
Right.
I know she can't hear me, but I did the exact same thing. When I was working corporate, and I finally I was kind of doing my own company on the side. And then when they did a major layoff for everybody in the company, I had already poached out all kind of office equipment. So by the time it was time for everybody to go, I didn't even have nothing in my box. I had already slowly poached everything. If I could have took the copying machine, I would have took the copying machine with me on the way out.
Wait. Sid, is poached a better word for steal?
Yes. Poached.
Yeah. That's funny. I didn't know there was a corporate word for stealing.
Poached elephants, Alex. In Africa, people are poaching elephants.
I've never had a regular job, so I had no ideas. I would just say jacked or stole, but I didn't know that it was really like that.
Yeah, every now and then the SAT words come out. You know, it's not intentional.
And here's another thing. Here's another thing.
Regular jobs are
What were you saying, Jackie? Say that again.
Getting things you need. Regular jobs are awesome for getting things you need. I mean, it got to the point where I saw how expensive supplies were. When I would have one of those Hollywood meetings where they want to talk to you about, giving you a show or not giving you a show.
Right.
And when I get to the building and they're like, "Can we get you anything?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I need a stapler, a couple of yellow pads."
My mom would have been like, "I need some toilet paper because I have 4 kids. Y'all got
right. Okay. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna give me a show. I need some shit.
Yeah, they would have known. They would have known I was doing up to something because they'd have been like, "Mr. Thomas took all the watercolors. Like, how did this grown ass nigga? Why did he want coloring books in watercolors? This nigga is poaching for the family."
Exactly.
Hey, you guys. This is Jackie Fabulous on the phone. She's a good friend of mine, and she is absolutely a hysterical comic. And I'm actually going to be on her show tonight. She's in New York. Tell them about your show, about this married situation that we're going to be talking about tonight, Jackie.
That's a fire lineup, too, by the way, man.
Tell us, exactly. Tell us all the people that are on the show.
It's called Relatable with Jackie Fabulous. It's a podcast I started in LA, but then I moved to New York, and I'm like, okay, I got to continue doing it. And for the most part, most episodes are just me and a bunch of single female comics talking about life. And I just had an idea. Let me just ask my successful black male married comic friends to talk about what it's like to be a married dude. And when this is part 4. I've done 3 before this.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you the feedback from the women who watch this, I was like, oh, I should have started off with this because these bitches got questions.
That's hilarious.
Because they're like, they've never heard this perspective. They're all acting like they've never heard what a guy thinks ever in life. I'm like, you guys didn't know this? I'm learning too, but these girls are like, I'm dating for the first time, Jackie. Thank you for this. So people like Alex are educating the world about what it's like to be a married man.
Yeah, and the more important part, you got to put in there happily married, right? Because there's a lot of married people out there, right? But the most important part is getting a perspective from a man that is actually happily married. And I think that's just important and a rarity in society today. And that's not perpetuated because society is teaching our women to be independent.
It's live on YouTube, via Zoom. Alex is one of the guys on the panel. And Alex is probably going to be the most overachiever on the panel because he has a baby every 3 months.
So that's why you got a Cash App. You got Alex. You got your Cash App ready. You got to make sure people drop that tip in the Cash App drawer. You know what I mean? You're gonna be dropping knowledge on the show, so you got to make sure, like the pastors. When the pastors come in, don't nobody have no shame.
Right.
Like, yo, we gonna pass the plate around for the pastor, right?
Right.
So you gotta make sure.
Low key, Alex White's pregnant right now.
Right.
Well, I guess the cat is out the bag. Jackie, my pull-out game is horrible. It's just I can't do it. I just can't do it.
I can't do it.
Apparently, Offset's is too.
Shit. Offset's. I think he got like 22 kids or something like that. Motherfucker got more hit.
Yeah.
He got more kids. He got more kids. Well, he has more kids than hit singles. I know that much.
He has like 8 or 9 kids. So I'm wondering, is every WAP just that good?
I know, right? Exactly. Like, do you just have babies on the first night every bitch you meet?
And her WAP is out of control.
Exactly.
And hers. Jackie, I got a part 5 idea for your podcast. Maybe we can call Johnny Greco and get some of them cheaters on this podcast.
Oh Lord,
we got enough negative stereotypes that pushing on a black man out right now. We don't need no more negative stereotypes.
That's on all men said. That's on all men. Okay?
Oh my God.
You know, Johnny. You guys know who Johnny Greco is,
Of
right?
course, that was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Stabbed like 2 times on Cheater.
That dude went. He went like real far to get the story. That motherfucker almost died.
He got stabbed, didn't he?
Oh, he got stabbed.
He got stabbed like 2 times.
He got stabbed, bro.
Put it this way: the name of his show should have been Snitches instead of Cheaters.
Right.
I have mad respect for that man. Like if I could partner with him and start a private investigation firm.
And his face was always the same. He's like, "Well, we're gonna go in there right now." So you're telling me your ex is having hot dogs with that bitch right now? Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go see what she put in the hot dog.
Come over here. I need to talk to you about what's going on. So we followed.
Oh my God. So Jackie, I am really looking forward to being on your show tonight. Throw that promo up one more time. There it is, Jackie Fabulous. It's tonight. Let them know one more time what time and name all the other comics that are going to be on the show.
Okay, it's 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. It's on my YouTube page, youtube.com/Jackie Fabulous. And tonight is Alex Thomas, Justin Wade, Martin Monroe, and Mike E. Winfield.
Oh, Tony Roberts is not? I see Tony on the flyer.
No, Tony Roberts called me yesterday to say he had to do next Tuesday.
Oh, okay. That's my boy.
Yeah,
Shout out
so
to
I
Tony
had to replace
Roberts.
him. So Alex is going to be the forefathers to teach everybody about how to keep your wife pregnant.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
And I'm pretty much.
Wow.
And I'm really good at it too. I'm telling you.
I'm really good.
I'm batting $1 million right now. This shit is crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, big
your
round
wife
of.
is happy with it too.
Oh yeah, but we're all done. Remember, I told you I'm getting my left ball removed next Thursday, so I'm done. I'm out the game.
I wouldn't with you. I wouldn't trust it, but okay.
All right, one more big round of applause for Jackie Fabulous. I'll see you tonight, Jackie.
Thank you guys so much. You say, see you soon, Alex.
All right. Oh my gosh, she is absolutely hilarious. Got a lot of funny friends. We had a lot of funny people on this show. Over. I was about to say over the years, but it hasn't been. It's man. What number show is this? Raul said. What number is this?
96.
Wow. We are pulling up on 100 episodes, you guys. I did the math, and I think December 1st will be our 100th episode, and we got some big surprises, some big celebrities that are going to call in and stuff. But it's been a great journey, man. And like I tell people all the time when they ask me about, man, how are you dealing with this pandemic as far as staying funny and, you haven't really been able to be on stage. I'm like, thank God for this podcast. Thank God for my funny friends that are around me. Betsy, Said, Savvy, Raul. It makes me feel like I never lost a step. It's like I'm on stage every Tuesday between 3 and 4:30. And I hope you feel the same way, Betsy, and Savvy, you also, because you're two funny ass people. Like, how do you feel about the podcast, Betsy?
Oh my God, I love it. First of all, you were like posting something on Instagram, and I'm like, y'all, Alex does a new hour every Tuesday of comedy. Just tune in. Like, we're good. I honestly, it's just like this week was the worst week, and I just needed to be here to laugh at you, Alex. I'm sorry.
Hey, well, they say laughter is healing. And like when I tell you it could have been the craziest week for me, I look forward to being on this with you guys because it's just venting. It's just getting shit off your chest. Like this is totally off the subject, right? But it's off the subject, but it's on the subject. Every once in a while, I get just random Instagrams and tweets of just like dumb shit that makes me laugh, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy I have the Funny Don't Stop show because I get to talk about this shit in front of my friends and all of the people that are watching us worldwide. Please tell me, did y'all see this ignorant ass dude that tattooed COVID-19 on his face?
Oh man, yeah, I saw that stupid.
Did you
shit.
see it?
There is
no and hey Alex,
no limits.
Every time I see shit like that, you want to know what I think about?
What?
Yo, joke, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
I think about it every single time.
I talked about that joke, 5 years ago?
Yeah, and it's still relevant.
Absolutely. In fact, Raul, roll the clip real quick so people can see this, and don't forget that thought, Savvy.
Right? I already put that shit. And I put stay home.
Sammy, copy that shit for me.
Nigga, you just hashtag and write it.
Nah, I don't want to write it. Let's do it. Let's just put in the can and shit.
No, what you mean?
Hold on.
Can I just get this off my
He
chest?
might be on something.
Who's the dude?
First of all, it sounds like the motherfucker that did the tattoo, he sounds like he's on 32 drugs. Okay. My question is, I have a few questions, and maybe you guys can help me. This is therapeutic for me. The questions I have is, did he put COVID-19 on his face because he has the shit? And he just wants you to know? Did he put COVID-19 on his face because is this going to remind him of the worst year of his life in 2020 where every time he looks at his fucking face in the mirror, he's got to remind it, yeah, this was the year of COVID-19.
No, I'm telling you, that's his that's his way of warning the people. That's what he's doing logically in his head. Like, I want to make sure people confidence warning. That's why he had the symbol.
Yeah, warn me to stay away from your ass.
Like, yeah.
Or do you think it was could it be his baby mama's name?
Nah, not at all.
COVID-19? Maybe she was a stripper or something, or.
But you being funny, Alex. But somebody's gonna name their child COVID.
Somebody did.
No, you're right.
There was somebody that had twins, yeah, and it was like COVID and Corona, right?
I'ma fuck you up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Stop it. Stop it.
Yes.
Are you really serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID and Corona. So like a boy and a girl.
Corona? It was something like that.
Now, which projects was that in? Was that COVID and Corona?
They were white people, Alex.
Shut the fuck up. See, Betsy, you just be doing that. That's why you're funny.
I don't know what color they were. I don't know. What does it matter?
COVID and Corona.
Get your ass over here.
Oh, that is hilarious. But I just think that's the dumbest shit ever. It's just like, come on, we can be a little bit more creative than that, right? Let me ask you, Raul, would you? I mean, that'd be like if this was 1991 and somebody just put AIDS on their face.
But what if somebody named their kid HIV?
I'm gonna hurt you. Stop it.
I mean, they could.
HIV. That is what
and that's where we are in society today, where we just kind of like we exonerate ignorance, right?
No, exactly.
That's exactly where we are.
Wait, Sid, I just gotta add to what you said. I mean, where is the humane part of the dude that did the tattoo? Like when the dude said, right, okay, let's just act this out. Savvy, I'm the tattoo artist. Okay. You just came in here and you said, and I'm gonna say, all right, what we doing, bro? And I just want you to tell me what you're gonna do. And I'm wondering what I'm about to say. Do you guys think that this was his reaction? Okay. All right. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? What we doing today?
Hey, man. How you doing, man? Yeah, man. I want to get a face tattoo. I've always wanted one, man.
Oh, okay. Cool. What you want me to? What you want it to say?
I wanted to say COVID-19 right there on my face.
Cool. $50. Let's go. Let me get my ink. Shit. Like, I mean, do you just say you don't even go, nigga, are you serious? Or like, I can't do that.
Wait, can I play the part of the mom of the guy who got the tattoo?
Yes. You be the mama. Mama, what you think?
You stupid animal!
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a new one, Raul. I never heard that one.
That's definitely a donkey.
Yeah, because that's some jackass shit right there.
Come here, girl.
The jackass of the day.
That bro will never get in another club, a Laker game.
Nothing.
They're not even gonna check that motherfucker fever, bro. They're just gonna be like, you just thank you for telling us, sir. Get the fuck out of here.
What you need to do is go ahead on and stitch a mask on your face, a permanent mask. And you just gonna have to eat intravenously, shit. Because goddamn it,
somebody's gonna try that one too, Alex. Someone's gonna try that.
I know somebody's gonna try that too. Don't
over their mouth.
They're gonna do it. Yep, they're going to do it.
Ignorance is at an all-time high.
No,
y'all
really
remember
is.
what ignorance? Y'all remember the rap song? Who started this? I'm gonna help y'all. Yin Yang Twins.
Yes.
Yep. Alex, you are in a way, bro. You're another sad / Nostradamus. You've predicted this ignorant shit years ago.
Yep.
The only thing I don't believe you could have predicted is that it would still be happening in 2020.
Yes. And you know what's so crazy, man? When I came up with jokes years ago and ignorant shit keeps happening, it keeps me relevant for, I guess I'm backing you up on what you're saying. It's like I predicted, I talked about this, like I don't ever have to stop talking about it anymore because it's no longer valid. No, right. It's just getting more and more ignorant every fucking year.
Alex, you just basically update that shit like a software, bro.
Absolutely, brother.
Shit,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's iOS. It's all iOS, whether if it's 5, 10, whatever. It's going to be all the same platform.
Exactly.
It's just an Apple update. You just got to get the new.
Well, we were just talking about COVID a minute ago. I know one thing. If I was Joe Biden, before I set one pinky toe in that house, they need to completely sanitize. I'm talking change the carpets. I don't want the same tile in that motherfucker. I need all the sheets. You gonna have to paint this goddamn house. What's your feeling on that, Savvy?
Because you know, if Trump lose, his petty ass gonna be trying. I'm gonna have to sneeze over here in the Oval Office. I'm gonna sneeze right there. Hopefully Joe Biden put this stupid face right there.
Absolutely. Change all the doorknobs.
Y'all being funny though. He's already done it. He's already
that petty,
said.
bro. He's
Wait, whoa, stop. One at a time. What say that again?
He's already said in his transition team, they was like, what's the first thing you're gonna do, Joe Biden? And he was like, yo, I'm instituting a COVID coronavirus special committee with 12 people.
Absolutely.
And one of the first things that he said was all people have to wear masks in the White House. He's already put down a mandate on what people can do and move around the White House. He already has an on-staff doctor committed to the White House and committed to all his movements around. So he's very serious about this COVID virus thing, whatever people want to take on sides of policy and politics, because politics or this coronavirus don't care if you Democrat, Republican, don't vote. It don't care who you are in a political scheme of things. So I think that it's important that we see at least he's coming in the game being very serious about virus.
Put it this way, put it this way. If I'm Joe Biden, I don't even want the same pots and pans, forks and knives, nothing that was in that White House before me.
No doubt.
Nigga, I need y'all to change the real grass to AstroTurf because that nasty motherfucker walked on this.
I know, but he did do that. Trump changed the toilet, made them change out the entire because.
They need to do the exact same thing for his infested ass.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't. I just would go to the White House office and not move in right away.
Exactly.
And call Lysol the company and have them come in.
Exactly. Hey, real quick, you guys. There's a funny clip I want you to show, Raul. Now that Trump lost, you got to look out for people like this. Show them the clip of one of the Trumpsters fishing last week. Raul.
Got the big dude.
Yeah, he's a Trumpster. Yeah, he's a Trumpster.
But I told you, do not approach me. Do not.
Let's go.
Let's go where?
Let's go right now.
Where are we going?
To the ground.
Are you threatening me?
To the ground.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, bud. I'm the wrong dude. Okay?
What the hell is that?
This. That's what it is, bud.
All right.
Listen, I don't want to hurt you.
Don't leave any trash here.
Kumite. Have you ever heard of a Kumite? 1987 Kumite champion right here, bud. I was minding my own business, fishing a body of water, and you're dealing with an all American Kumite fighter, and I could have put that on him in a heartbeat. If he were to be coming at me like this, I would have said, hey man, I don't want no problem. I would turn around with leg sweep like that. I got that. I guess well.
Yo, man.
Hey man, how the hell did he get into the shorts though, man?
Oh my God! Did you peep the red thong? Did he not look like an egg with legs?
Look like a pear with legs.
It's the lows of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, was that Johnny from Cobra Kai?
Like, he looked like a big ass rotten molar with some tight ass shorts on.
Built like a stack of laundry.
That motherfucker looked like a marshmallow with a goddamn Kumite sticks on him. Dude, he couldn't even lift his foot, dude. You couldn't hurt anybody, bro. But Trump got those type of motherfuckers thinking they really are gonna do something.
But
hey, bro,
I'm interested though, because Betsy, I'm gonna preface this, right? You're an advocate, you got invites to the barbecue and to the cookout, right? So how do you feel when you see your fellow patrons like acting like this? How do you feel when you see your fellow brothers and sisters like? What do you say to them?
You mean white people?
Yeah, what is your conversation?
He was being politically correct. He was being nice.
Confused.
What is your conversation with them? Like, how do you like get them to enlightenment?
Does
it embarrass you? That like when black people see stuff that can go like, God damn.
Does that embarrass you? I don't even consider myself to be that like in that realm of people. I kind of consider myself in my own thing, but that doesn't. I guess I just
affected?
No, because I don't even. That's not. somebody I would even ever talk to or hang out with, or I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't. I've realized, like, at this point with the whole Trump thing, like, you know, you might lose friendships if you have Trump supporter friends. And this election got so heated to where it's almost like, you know, when someone does something of a certain color, I would never judge a race by that person. And I think that is the problem with a lot of things in the world today. Like, I would hope to God that not every guy wearing a pair of cut-off short shorts, flip-flops, and a wife beater is a Trump supporter. I could be wrong.
That wasn't even a wife beater. That was a shirt.
Yeah.
That was
well, first of all, it was half a shirt.
With a pair of sunglasses from Circle K.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
That wasn't even a medium. That was half a halter. That was half a halter.
Like he wore that shit since he was 5 and never took it off.
Exactly.
I feel
no other way you can put it on. Man.
Like he's wearing baby clothes. Like he's a grown-up Gerber baby.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I feel sorry for him. But I don't feel like I'm associated with him.
Right. No.
He said he was a Kumite champion.
1987. He's like, you're not understanding. This leg, you couldn't even get your leg up, bro. Talk about what you would have did with that leg.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, Alex, I wouldn't have fucked with him, no, bro.
You wouldn't have?
Now, when you see ignorant people, man, you just got to go the other way, man. You
can't, that's too ignorant right there, bro.
But, you know, I will say this. I learned this about Alex, right? You got to bring people to where they are sometimes. So I would have probably just had a regular conversation with dude, like, yo, man, so like,
oh, absolutely,
name, right?
You know me,
Put up the video and go live.
Absolutely.
And, like, hey, man, what kind of shirt is? Okay, cool. Yo, you killing it, man. You killing it, right? You can kill people, and the comedy isn't just with the reality. You don't
because if I really asked him about if I said, yo, man, that's an amazing thong that you're wearing right now. Where did you get it? He probably would have a 10-minute story.
Yep.
Well, you know. I won it in the Kumite championship in '87, and I just never stopped wearing it. You know, my boxers were dirty that day, so I decided to wear my sister's red thong, and she looked pretty lady, and I won it. It just became something I did with all my competitions. You know what I mean? And you just let him talk. You let him dig his own comedy grave. Now, explain to me why your belly is hanging down to your kneecaps. Actually, it's good defense. A lot of people don't know this belly's actually bulletproof.
It protects your nuts.
I'll tell you something. If he dumped on you, he could kill you.
Oh, no, he could.
If he dumped on you, he could kill you. So watch out. Like Sammy said, don't mess with him.
Don't mess with him, man.
Hey, Alex,
bro.
Yes. Alex, let me ask you. So, what would be his superpower move, man? Like, if he was a superhero, what would be his?
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I think his superpower move would do, and it would kill all enemies?
What's that?
If he farted on you. Because that belly was so big, there has to be some harmful toxins that would come out of that Kumite asshole, and that can kill anybody within 11 feet.
You crazy. Man. I was thinking that. I think of the belly, man. Like it was like gonna form like Voltron, and like maybe like a swarm of people will come out that.
First of all, said he looked 96 months pregnant. Okay,
Exactly.
like the babies would come out 4 years old, like like grown people. Baby come out smoking a Newport, like humans are inside him.
Set of teeth and now.
Yeah,
Crop tops are in style. Just for women, not men. I think he got the wrong memo because crop tops are in style.
Yeah. His prostate got to be the size of a watermelon or something, man.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What has to be the size of a watermelon?
His prostate.
Can I die right now? Would somebody shoot me? Really? I can't. I cannot. Why? Why are you thinking about that?
Oh. Wait, something came up earlier, and I just got to ride that wave. I wasn't going to talk about it till later on, but you brought something up, and you brought it up to Betsy, and they kind of tie together. So the same way you asked Betsy, like, when your own kind do dumb shit, Like, how does that make you feel? You know how I was like, I told you, like, sometimes, and when black folks do dumb shit, we like, God damn. You know, the first question, was he black? Was he black? Right. Ah, God damn.
Right.
There's this rapper. I think he's 20, 21 years old. He's on his second year for a murder. One of them hood niggas, I forget his name. His mama's hood. He's in prison right now. I just saw the video yesterday. And for his birthday, his mama hired 4 big booty hoes to shake and dance and shake their asses in front of his prison window. It just happened to be the prison down there. I don't know if it's Houston or if it's in Mississippi. There's a parking structure, an outdoor parking structure right next to his prison window where he can look out the little slits, the little slits. Yeah. So she decided to throw a booty shake party for his birthday. His name is Melly. And the reason I have to show you this video, because I know if I had told you guys, you wouldn't have believed me. You would have thought I made this up. This is the kind of shit that you couldn't make up, and it's unfortunate. It's this ratchet now, ladies and gentlemen. Raul, roll that clip, please.
Dennis, bro. I got this slap.
Kitty on demand. We deliver anywhere. We delivering to the jailhouse right now. For motherfucking.
Wait, no, listen, y'all gonna get the money regardless. Just turn y'all butt to the thing.
It's his birthday. He lit. He right there in the window. Free
Melvin is behind those walls, looking at booty cracks through cracks in his wall.
Wow.
But I'm gonna say one point.
I'm speechless. Now. You start, Betsy. I'm speechless. I'm
proud of those girls. You know why? They're responsible. Every one of those girls had a mask on. Said, say what you want. They all had a mask on. Okay. That's it.
So that's all we worried about is mask right now.
So
everything that matters is mask.
Yeah. Because COVID.
So we only worried about COVID and masks.
You know, that was his mama at the very beginning of the video. That was his mama throwing singles also. And then all those other dudes was his friends. Wow. And you saw the slits in the walls. He's behind those walls. So when I saw a dude, I very rarely am I ever speechless when it comes to comedy. But I was just blown away. I'm like, Raul, what do you think about that?
Man, that's as ratchet as it gets, man. But I don't know. It's like, do you give his mom props for doing that? But,
right? Is that a thoughtful mother?
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, damn.
That was kind of my thought. I'll be honest with you. I literally saw it and I thought, I don't know what happened in the situation. A lot of times rappers get put in jail for murder and they don't even do it. They're taking the rap for someone else. You know that.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but just somebody throwing thousands of dollars 1,000 feet away from me is just like he don't even have binoculars. Like he can't even see the booties.
He may have made that money before he went into prison, and his mom's like, you know what? Let me take care of my son. Like, he's living a boring life in prison. All he's got to do is work out. Let me get some girls with these nice asses. And it got everybody go. Listen,
well, I guess it made his day. It made his day, right, Betsy?
When I say call all your people, I mean everyone with the same private part as you, and tell them to stop going to strip clubs if you have a problem with strippers. Okay? Everybody with that body part, let them know.
Oh my God! What did you think about that, Savvy?
Sad's gonna explode.
That had to be one of the most ratchet incarceration parties that I've ever seen in my life, dog. But I mean, I guess you got to get creative, bro. You got to get creative. You don't know how much time that man is serving.
Yeah.
So I've been in situations, man, to where I've went to visit some of my homeboys in prison, and there were women just walking down the street with a regular outfit on, and the dudes in the regular windows are like, "Whoa, yeah!" So for them to see that,
you're right.
That really blew his mind to be able to look through the window and see that again, man.
Yeah, so he could jack off for at least 23 days off of that one, right?
Man, just keep it up here, man. Keep it up here.
He probably the man inside the prison.
You ain't gotta worry about big Buster.
Scored some cool points.
Seeing big Buster every day.
Hey, this is completely off the subject, but we're having.
Oh man, you ain't gonna let me answer, Alex?
Oh no, that's right. Said
stop it.
No,
I'm not gonna get crazy.
No. I want you to give us the political outlook.
Cool.
The woke brother outlook about the big booty hoes outside the prison windows.
It's cool. I'm not gonna go woke black man on y'all. I think
it's okay.
Obvious. It's obvious, right? So I don't even need to go that route. I think that ultimately, I'm just gonna say it is what it is, man. I think what we talked about earlier, the fact that ignorance is at an all-time high.
Oh, absolutely.
This just shows that. It just shows that ignorance has taken over our culture. It's infected our own personal families. When you got your own mama propagating that,
that's the part that's killing me. Like I would expect that out of his dumb homies.
Yeah.
But exactly. The mama.
Yeah, your mama, and so that tells you where black men are right now. When you see who's leading and guiding them, where is his dad at, and then you see
that's a whole nother
mom that's present. Yeah. And then what the mom is actually propagating. So I'm gonna just leave it there because I don't want to come off preachy and teachy.
No.
But I'm disheartened when I see things like that. It kind of hurts my heart.
Yeah, it hurts my heart, but it's funny. So look,
but I do want to say this. You really, because again, we did talk about it. You really can't. You can't judge any race off of what some people in that race are doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, Seth is like hands down so educated, like a genius, and it's like we're all like sad
but Betsy, it's almost like we're playing the pieces by the board in the game, right? We're just pawns in this chess match. We don't control the board, right? And so the game sees us by color. The game sees us by identity, by who we are. So we gotta view ourselves by the lens, by the pieces of the puzzle or the pieces of the chessboard, in which we didn't create this board, nor did we create this game. And so I think, it's part of surviving and trying to win this chess game. But we can't
I
try
get
to
what
recreate
you're saying.
it.
But you know what, said? That's what needs to change. That's what needs to change all over the world. And that is the change that we need to see. Because you cannot, I'm definitely not, Seth is a genius. We all learn from him.
No genius.
No, you are.
It's another person with an opinion.
No, but we all learn from you. And
so wait, hold on. Not to cut you off, Betsy. So Sid, what you're trying to say is, if the tables were flipped, and that was you in the prison, and me, Savvy, Raul, Betsy, we just showed up because you are a homie, and you locked up, and we just want to bring a little smile to your face, and we pull up with 22 big booty strippers, you're gonna close the curtains on us?
I would be upset.
You're not gonna look outside and see it making it rain on this chick with 4 asses?
I'm showing up in a bikini.
I'd be like, yo, put that money on my books. Matter of fact, send me a book.
Right? Fuck the big booty. Send me some top ramen, nigga. That's what I want.
Are you rather a pack of Twinkies than a big ass in your face?
Exactly. Put that to my legal fees. Like, get me out this joint.
Buy me some books. Buy me a thesaurus.
Yeah, get me out this joint, not feel more comfortable while I'm in this joint.
Right.
That would be like...
Oh my God. Hey, I gotta switch reels. Because we're having so much fun. We are just totally off the page today. But I love it. Did you guys, I gotta give a big shout out to my boy Stephen A. Smith. Okay. If you're living under a rock, you don't know who Stephen A. Smith is, but he is the top sports analyst on ESPN right now. And big round of applause. He just signed a 5-year, $8 million deal, which makes him the highest paid analyst on ESPN. What's your thoughts on that, Savvy?
Man, I think that man very well deserves it, bro. I mean, He's been in the game for a long time since he was a beat writer for the Philadelphia 76ers, and he's been consistent. He's intelligent. He's informed. He's animated.
Yeah. Oh, his personality is everything. I think that has a lot to do with that money.
He deserves it, bro.
He definitely deserves it. Yeah. Sid, what's your feeling, man? What is your feeling on Stephen A. getting that $8 million deal for 5 years? That's a lot of money. I mean, to do what you love to do and just talk shit about what you love, which is sports.
Right.
Yeah, no, kudos for him, man. Kudos for any black man that can rise to the top and actually achieve success in any way, whether it be monetarily or socially or even, just from a professional aspect. So I'm excited for him, or I'm happy for him. I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'm happy that he can achieve the highest heights of the craft that he chose to actually go in. Like Savvy was saying, he started out at the bottom and he rose to the top. And so anytime you can see that and be an example to other black men and know that there is an attainable goal for us to reach, we all want to strive to do that. So I think it's inspirational more than anything.
Right. No. It's really dope, man. He just really honestly took it to a next level. Like, it's almost like, rest in peace, Stuart Scott, how he changed the game with African Americans on SportsCenter, and how we talk and how the culture, we had never seen somebody talk like that. Right. And how they want to talk on network primetime TV. You know what I mean? And he was speaking to us. You know what I mean? And I love that. And I think that's what they rewarded him with that money.
I'm a little worried too. Was that a result of what's going on in the climate of this whole, like, George Floyd and blacks getting opportunities? Because Stephen A. was in hot water for a little bit for controversial things that he was saying. So is this a little bit of a recompense for the fact that so many people, Jamel Hill, Kerry Champion, a lot of so-called politically charged black folks, do you see? I kind of look at this as some kind of give back. But okay, get it how we can get it. But I do see that as also probably being something to play with that as well.
Well, I mean, the great part about it is he was able to be himself. That is the greatest feeling, just being an entertainer in period. Like, when you could be who you are, people love you for that, and you rewarded with getting paid for what you love to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no other that means he did it his way. When you really think about it, like, it's almost like when you say Snoop Dogg. I don't care who it is. You can't replicate him. You can't try to be like him. If you tried to be, he has carved his niche in the hip hop world, from his voice to who he is and what he's all about. And it was proven to work. It's almost like the same thing with Stephen A. Anybody that would try to even come close to his style, it would instantly be like, okay, this motherfucker's biting. He's trying to be like Stephen A. You get what
right?
Am I right? Am I right, Savvy?
You 100% right, man. Some people, man, they just, like you said, they carve their name in the cement of their respective fields. You just can't touch it. You got to let them men be legendary, because if you even come close to biting their style, it'll be called out. Like, them people are original. They're pioneers in what it is that they do, and you just got to let them be them.
Speaking of pioneers, Savvy, two pioneers. Well, I don't know if these two dudes are pioneers. They're just two of the greatest at what they do, and they put on an amazing show the other night. Well, one of them put on an amazing show. Tom Brady versus Drew Brees.
Oh, yes.
The Saints and the Buccaneers, and your Saints literally destroyed and demolished. The bill was so high, two damn near 1 and 2 respectively, going in the Hall of Fame for them from their generation. I thought it was going to be more of a game. But obviously your boy Drew Brees put hands on the Buccaneers.
Yeah, man. But see, what you got to understand, Alex, is for at least for the past man, as far as back as I can remember, since 2005, 2006, the Saints we've owned the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro.
Oh, really?
And, I just felt it was disrespectful for them to just go ahead and just give the whole Super Bowl appearance and give the division to Tom Brady when he has not proved himself in that division yet. The Saints beat them the first game of the season. After that, we've been pegged with no wide receivers. Michael Thomas has been out. We've had receivers on injured reserve with coronavirus 14-day quarantines, and we still managed to pull off games with Breeze arm declining and dinking and donking down the field. So it shows you what kind of football team the New Orleans Saints can be when they get all of their weapons back, and we proved that last night against the Tampa Bay. I mean, the other night against the Tampa Bay Bucks.
How did that happen though? How did they get so? How did they crush them like that? I mean, it was almost like Drew Brees was playing against a high school junior varsity team.
Yeah, it looked, man. It looked like
out coach.
I really don't know.
Did you hear what said? He said out coach. You think coaching?
And that's true.
You think that has something to do with it?
I don't know what the Buccaneers were doing. They just looked totally confused and
out of sync. Out of sync.
Yeah, they just looked out of it.
Let me ask you something, Savvy. Do you feel like with all the hype behind Tom Brady going down as one of the greatest of all time, and he's 43 years old, we all know. Because first of all, before I go there, I just got to say this. I feel like the Saints sacked that man more times in that game than I ever saw him got sacked his entire career.
Yeah.
With the goddamn Patriots. I feel like he was on his ass damn near half the game. And I kind of said before he came to the Buccaneers, first of all, you're 43 years old. You can't be getting hit too much longer.
Right.
My question is this. If they do not make the playoffs, do you think Brady retires? Because, why still play? You got 6 Super Bowls. You're 43 years old. You don't want to get your head knocked off.
Yeah, he has nothing else to prove to anyone. You have 6 Super Bowls. The only thing that he would have had to prove was if he would have pulled a move like LeBron, like, okay, y'all said my road to the Super Bowl was easy. Y'all said my division was trash. Well, let me go on one of the tougher divisions in a whole nother conference and win a Super Bowl. If he can't accomplish that, then I would retire. There's no use to get knocked on my ass at 43, 44 when you already got 6 Super Bowls. What else are you doing?
Pride,
because
what
do you say, Sad?
Pride
What do you
and
say?
ego is a powerful thing, man, and I think that ultimately, when people got so much pride and ego built up like that, they gotta get put down. They gotta get put out to pasture. So it will never be a situation where Tom Brady is going to retire. They're gonna have to just say, you know what, we're gonna go another direction. They might make it from a media perspective, from a perspective where it looks like he made the decision, but I believe Tom Brady doesn't have it in his mind and head to think that, you know what, I'm gonna sit down, because he wouldn't have left New England if he was the type of person to think that, you know what, I'm gonna ride this thing out until the wheels fall off. He feels in his brain that he is the best man, and nothing wrong about that. But I think that he doesn't have that fabric in his mind to say, yo, I failed this year, and then I'm gonna just shut it down. He ain't got no quit in him like that. He gonna ride.
Hey, you guys, and on that note, I hear the ghetto bird, I hear the sirens. Shh, I hear the but before we go, Raul, I want to end this on a super funny note. Man, like I said earlier, sometimes random shit pops up on my feeds, and I gotta bring it to the Funny Don't Stop show. And I think this is gonna be a big laugh. We were talking earlier about the ghetto mama making it rain with 6 big booty strippers in front of her son's prison window, right? This video that I saw earlier today, this has got to be the most gangster ratchet mama I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know. I just got to show you this video real quick and get everybody's thoughts on it real quick, and that's going to be the end of the show. But I want to end it on a laugh. Look at this ratchet-ass mama. Raul, roll that clip, please.
This is that mama vid?
This is that mama in the car with her son that has something he wants to tell his mama.
Defended her son against the haters.
Did you see the locking? Did you see him lock Rolanders in the shed? Did you see it?
No, that's not it.
That's Martin, ain't it?
Oh, got you.
That's the game.
It's chilly today.
It is kind of cold.
Oh my god, damn.
It had me thinking though, low key.
What was you thinking about?
I think I'm ready.
Brush.
I'm ready to go live with my dad.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I done raised your punk ass. Now you want to go do something? Fuck you. Drop me off, bitch. Go live with that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out and go live, bitch. You should have went and lived with that motherfucker when you was first born. Hold on, wait till I done brought your ass up and got you through half of the shit in your motherfucking life, bitch. Bye.
Damn! Don't you dare call that woman ratchet.
She was serious.
God damn!
Don't you dare call her ratchet. I'm all on her side.
Now I see why Dad ain't there.
Man, you see why Dad ain't there, bro?
Bald-headed with a tattoo on her neck. Well, Betsy, what were you about to say?
She is a single mom. She has every right to say what she said.
There you go.
Until your ass is sitting home alone with a kid and a boy at that, because y'all know how bad you are. You know? You know what you're doing when you're a teenager. You know the shit you're doing. And she has raised him by herself. Well, yeah, I think he should have got up.
She cussed him all the way out. Yeah. Called him a bitch, a hoe.
My mom
you don't call your son a bitch, bro.
This is what I'm talking about. We talking about this is toxic femininity, all wrapped in one big package, man.
Savvy.
There's a T-shirt, toxic femininity.
If you're acting like a bitch,
probably because of that shit.
I mean, she went in immediately.
I never seen nobody cuss nobody out like that. That was crazy, man.
Right. I called him a punk ass bitch. Told him I should have gave you back when you was first born. Then motherfucker. Yeah. I mean, talk to him like she was a Crip and he's a Blood.
Hey, she probably just got off her shift to her third job, so she's in a bad mood.
What are you making excuses for? You just making all these excuses. We know no context.
First of all, that mama looked like she been shot at least twice in her life. Like she's a straight thug. What were you about to say, Savvy? What were you about to say?
I was gonna say if you were taking a shower and you randomly heard your wife talking to Legend like that, what would you do?
First of all, I would call the police because I think somebody broke in the house. Call my son a punk ass bitch, hoe, motherfucker, suck my back. I mean, goddamn, she talked to him like a motherfucker she has never met in her life.
Yeah, like a nigga on the street.
Like a nigga on the street. Like there's obviously, I'm what you said. I know it can go deep. We're trying to make light of it, said, and I could tell where your brain is. Your brain is doing the math right now, and your shit comes out serious. My shit comes out comedy. Obviously, we could be talking about them for another 3 hours because there's a whole lot of backstory issues that went down in that for her to. You know what, Raul? Roll that clip one more time, and we just gonna end it on that because we just gotta laugh. One more time. One more time. I'm sorry.
It is kind of cool.
Oh my god, damn.
It had me thinking though, low key.
What was you thinking about?
I think I'm ready.
Brush.
I'm ready to go live with my dad.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I done raised your punk ass. Now you want to go do something? Fuck you. Drop me off, bitch. Go live with that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out and go live, bitch. You should have went and lived with that motherfucker when you was first born. Hold on, wait till I done brought your ass up and got you through half of the shit in your motherfucking life, bitch. Bye.
Crazy, man.
It sounds like my mom. It sounds like my mom.
Put it this way, I know he's got a few scars and bruises on his body from the beatdowns that she facilitated on his ass.
The good part in all of that is if you see his face doing it, he's not taking her serious at all.
Right.
He's
well, he knows his mama.
Because he knows his mama, exactly.
That's the good part, that he's like desensitized to that, toxic.
He was probably cussed out when he was 11 minutes old.
Right.
Yeah.
How you just gonna pee and shit all over the motherfucking place? Well, he was just born 30 seconds ago. I don't give a fuck.
She immediately clicked into like, you mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the sad part. When I see that video, right?
Yeah. But you know what that also said, to add to what you're saying, and we'll end it on this. Obviously, she has issues with that daddy that she's taking out on the man. And that's unfortunate because that little dude looks like he might be all of the 22, 19 to 22 years old. Right. And he probably doesn't deserve all that. But, he got cussed out like he was in the D block in the prison room right there. But, you guys.
I want y'all to send me that video too. Send me that, please.
I'm worried about all of y'all because I'm scared y'all were raised by one of a relative of Mary Poppins is what I'm worried about. Like, I really do think.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I was raised by a very strong black woman, and yes, I did get cussed out a couple times, but not cussed out to the point where I felt like I was just the gum under the bottom of your shoe. Like she made that nigga feel like, God damn. Like, go fall on something sharp, play in traffic, and kill yourself, nigga.
I wouldn't talk to a fly like that landed on my brand new cheeseburger, nigga.
Right, exactly.
With that being said, that was an amazing show, you guys. Betsy, let them know where they can find you at.
Bling and Betsy Comedy.
Said Brass.
You can find me in a toxic-free energy zone at SEDBRASS.
Raul.
Hey, you can find me at the Big Goose, DABIGGUZ.
Savvy.
I'm Instagram, Savvy Amusing.
Hey, man, I love y'all. Appreciate everybody that's been watching us and following us on this journey. Today's number was what today?
96.
Number 90.
96.
This was 96. We got 4 more shows.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you having 4 more shows. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch. Drop me off. In the show, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh my God! If somebody can find her, if you can slide up in her DM and say, we want to meet you. We want to talk to you because I want to find out if you talk to your son like that, nigga. How do you talk to your enemies?
Man, oh God, man.
Like the people that you really don't like. I would like to hear you cuss them out. Exactly. Is there like a bunch of viral videos of you cussing out? Because I think you could use her video as a how to cuss somebody out. Watch that video.
Oh, you definitely can.
All right, you guys. So my name is Alex Thomas. Check me out on the Instagram at Funnyman Alex Thomas. But obviously, every week you can check me out right here on
The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't